Welcome to the book of Yehoshua, chapter 19, Perek Yud Tet, where we are seeing the division of the land to the tribe of Shimon, the tribe of Zvulun, and the tribe of Yisachar and Asher. I'm going to give you famous landmarks in Israel. So, for example, Shimon's area is actually, it's interesting, the Navi said it's swallowed within the tribe of Yehuda, meaning Shimon is surrounded by Yehuda. And if you've ever seen or heard of the city of Beersheba, I hope you have, some great institutions there, universities, schools, yeshivot, etc. And so Beersheba is in the tribe of Shimon. So just imagine the area of Beersheba district, and surrounded by the tribe of Yehuda. That is the tribe of Shimon. Now, obviously, the pasuk goes and gives many, many more landmarks in terms of marking their territory, but that is, in a nutshell, the tribe of Shimon. The next is Zvulun. Zvulun is up north. If you've ever, in Israel's north, if you've ever been up north, there's an area somewhere not far from Tzfat, I would say, between Tzfat and Haifa, and it's called Yokneam. They have a great mall there and all kinds of interesting places to visit. And so Yokneam and that northern area between Tzfat and Haifa, that is the area more close to Zvulun. And remember, what did Yaakov tell Zvulun when he blessed him? He said, Zvulun lechof yamim yishkon. Zvulun will dwell on the ocean. And so Zvulun is up north to the west of Tzfat, and also with a coastline. So it's right there. So that's the area of Zvulun. And one of the places also Nahalal, which is also a beautiful kibbutz these days. Then you have Yisachar. Yisachar has an area called Shunem, which if you will learn the book of Melachim, God willing you will, you'll learn about Isha Shunamit. It's actually an ancient Canaanite city, and that is the area of Yisachar, and it also hits the Jordan River. Next is Asher. And Asher actually has a border that touches the Carmel Mountains. I hope you know about the Carmel Mountains. They're near Haifa. In fact, there's a beautiful cable car in Israel, in Haifa. It's called the Carmelite. Why? Because the Carmel Mountains, and that is exactly where the tribe of Asher is. Next, and in by the way, in the division, the Navi tells us about different types of places you would take. There's a Ir Mivtzar, there's a fortress city, and then there's the field city. There's different areas to be taken. Next is the area of Naphtali. Now, Naphtali is a very interesting thing because Naphtali Ayala Shlucha has a great area that stretches like a Ayala, like the skin of a deer. And that area is in the Tavor Mountain, and it touches the Jordan River on the eastern side. That is the tribe of Naphtali. Next is Dan. Why is Dan important? Because there's a very important fellow from the tribe of Dan, and you're going to learn about him later. His name is Shimshon. His name may sound familiar from his long hair. And he grows up in an area named right here, and that is between Tzorah, Eshtaol, Ir Shemesh, the whole area, Shalabim, Ayalon. It's an area that's very well known in the center of Israel. Nof Ayalon, if you heard of it, Shalavim, all that area, that's in the area of the tribe of Dan. And one area is that the people of Dan go and they fight with a city named Leshem, which is also a very famous city. That is the area of Dan. It's more in the center of Israel. And then it says a great, beautiful thing at the end. Bnei Israel finished dividing the land. You had to conquer, you had to divide, and now they do something very nice, and that is they give Yehoshua a share in the land. They give him a special area, and they give him a place that he requested. It's called Timnat Serach, and it's in the mountain of Ephraim, because Yehoshua is from the tribe of Ephraim, and he sits in Timnat Serach. That is the area that he sits in. That has been the chapter of Perek Yud Tet, and these are the areas that have been divided by a lot by Yehoshua. It's easy to remember Yehoshua, but also don't forget Elazar HaKohen. Yehoshua and Elazar HaKohen are the ones who divide the land, and they divide it to the remaining tribes and give Yehoshua a part in Timnat Serach. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next Perek. Parak Chaf.